Row index and column index for string list. Hi! In the previous video, we saw how to get items from the nested integer list. In this video, we are going to see how to get items from the nested string list. Let us take this example for our nested string list. Do you remember we always write string values inside quotes? Yes, correct. In the same way, when we create a string nested list, we will write each string item with single quotes. Did you see that within the list, each string item has separate quotes? That's right. Each item in the list should have the single quotes. In this list, we have 3 rows and 2 columns. Because in a nested list, as we know that each row is a list. Here we have 3 lists, which means we have 3 rows. Also we have 2 columns because the vertical lines are the columns. So let us see how to get the item tricycle from our nested list and print it. We know that we use 2 indexes, row and column index numbers to get a particular item from the nested list. But first, let us use the first index, which is the row index number, and see what we get. To get the second row from the list, we use the row index number as 1 because we know row index numbers start with 0, 1, 2 and here it's the second row. Let us go to Python and write the code to take the item tricycle from our nested string list and print it. Write print open round bracket string nested list. Open the square bracket, write 1, close the square bracket and close the round bracket. Save the file and run the code. Now, the output is printed as auto, tricycle inside our square brackets because the row index number 1 will get the second row from the nested list. But we want to get only tricycle, which is the second item from our second row. How do we do it? We should add column index number to the same print statement. In this output, auto has the index number 0 and tricycle has the index number 1. Because we want the item tricycle to be printed, we add column index number as 1 to the print statement. Let us go to Python again and add the column index number next to the row index number. So we write print, open round bracket, write string nested list, open the square bracket, write 1, close the square bracket and open the square bracket again and write 1, close the square bracket again and close the round bracket. Save the file and run the code. The output printed is tricycle because it is the second item in our second row. Shall we write code to get another item from our nested list? Let us get the item car from the nested list this time. So, how do we do it? Let us go to Python and this time, shall we get the item using row and column index numbers directly in one print statement? Because the item car is in the third row and the row index numbers always starts with 0. Now the row index number for our third row is 2. Yes, so we write print, open bracket, string nested list, open the square bracket, 2 and close the square bracket and close the round bracket. Now, for the column index number for the item car, it is the first item and the column index number starts with 0, 1, etc. And now, the column index number for our first item is 0. Let us add the column index number 0 within the square bracket to the print statement. Save the file and run the code. Now, the output is printed as car because row index number 2 will get the third row and column index number 0 will get the first item from the third row and the item we get is car. I hope you understand now how to print the items from the string nested list using row and column index numbers. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.